Welcome to the NSMS Charter Cup Series. We're at the Vancouver International Speedway for the Nike 250. This is the fourth race of the season, as 31 drivers are prepared to go green flag racing around this 1.75 mile oval. This track is very similar to Darlington. Here's an aerial shot of it. And this is called Vancouver International Speedway. And one of the drivers will end up in that charter victory lane right over there. And without any further ado, let's take a look at your starting lineup. On row number 1, you have Austin Dillon and Kyle Larson. Row number 2, you have Marcus Ambrose and Carl Edwards. Row number 3, you have David Reagan and Brad Keselowski. Row 4, you have Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Casey Key. Row 5, you have the 9+10=21 of Trevor Bayne and the 41 of Kurt Busch. Then you have Jimmy Johnson and Ryan Newman in row 6. Row number 7, you have Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex Jr. Row 8, you find Josh Wise and Kevin Happy Harvick. Row 9 has Kyle Busch and Jamie McFlurry. Row number 10, you find Tony Smoke Stewart and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row 11 has Michael Waltrip and Jeff Gordon. Row 12, you find Casey Mears and Clint Bowyer. Then you have AJ Allmendinger and Joey Logano in row 13. And Danica Patrick and Eric Almirola is returning after that crash in race 1. In row 15, Greg Biffle and Matt Kenseth. And then you have David Gilliland starting last. Here's your race info. 31 drivers are going to go 10 laps around this track. 0% chance of rain. Austin Dillon is on the pole. And who else will lock themselves into the chase? Let's find out. The green flag is out here on lap 1 out of 10. Austin Dillon will lead him to the line. As the cars round off of turn 4, Austin Dillon will lead the first lap of the race. Here's a quick flyby. Now we're on lap number 2. Brad Keselowski looking under Ambrose for the second spot. He's going to get it, and he saves it off of turn number 2. Let's go on board with him, trying to track down that 3 car of Austin Dillon. Here's a little flyby off of turn 4. Austin Dillon leads another lap. Now we're on lap number 3. Brad Keselowski trying to track him down. Here's a full field flyby of the cars coming off of turn number 2. Oh, Johnson gets a little loose. He saves it. Oh, we got trouble. Kurt Busch and Josh Wise involved and Kevin Harvick up on his side. We got a wreck here on lap 4 out of 10. Harvick up on his side. Then Truex is in there. Josh Wise. Kurt Busch. Let's take a look at a replay. So right here, I think Josh Wise, yeah, right there he gets in the grass a little bit. Nothing Kurt Busch could have done. And then right here, I think Stenhouse got into the back of Truex, and that sent Truex into Harvick. Yeah, you see a little contact there. Stenhouse may have gotten ARCA brakes, I'm not sure. Then Harvick went up on his side, hard into the outside wall. So those 4 will be in the garage early in this race. We're here, and here are the questions for the restart. Austin Dillon has led every single lap so far of this race and is not looking back. But can he hold off a charging Brad Keselowski to pick up his first Charter Cup Series victory? David Reagan and Trevor Bayne are underdogs of this field, but they're both having great runs so far. Will they go for the win, or will they just lay back and get a solid finish? And also, Kyle Larson, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Ryan Newman are all looking for good, solid runs because they've not had much luck yet this season. And the same goes for Kyle Busch and Clint Bowyer, especially Clint Bowyer because he has not even finished a race yet this season. Here's back for the restart about halfway through the race. Austin Dillon leading back down. He gets moved out of the way. Ambrose to the lead. Here comes Reagan on the outside. What a move. Reagan to second. Ambrose to the lead. Reagan now goes to the inside. They go on the wall. Brad Keselowski comes up into the lead. He'll pass them. He leads that lap. Oh, Marcus Ambrose gets turned on the front straightaway. Caution is back out on lap number 7 out of 10. Let's take a look at how that happened. Here's the restart. Marcus Ambrose just shoves Austin Dillon out of the way, and that looks pretty deliberate what Austin Dillon did to Ambrose. So Ambrose joins the others in the garage and just adds to a terrible season. And Austin Dillon has not been asked to park his car. That's interesting. Here we go. This will get intense. Who will win it at Vancouver? Brad Keselowski leads him back down. He blocks Austin Dillon as they head into turn 1. Austin Dillon looking to the inside. Reagan gets a little loose. Here comes Austin Dillon back up into second, trying to track down Brad Keselowski. Oh, Keselowski gets a little loose. Keselowski into the wall. Here comes Austin Dillon back into the lead. White flag is out. Can Keselowski catch him? Here comes Clint Boyer on the back straightaway from 4th to 2nd. Will he have enough time? Doesn't look like he will. And Austin Dillon wins the Nike 250 at Vancouver. Pretty exciting finish there. And Austin Dillon, good win for him as he has not had much luck. And that'll end it. Austin Dillon finally with a good run. Burnout time for him. So he wins the Nike 250 here at Vancouver. Here's Austin Dillon celebrating with his team. Looks like a pretty relieved and happy crew. Here's your finishing results. First is Austin Dillon, second Clint Boyer, Brad Keselowski third, David Reagan, the good solid top 5. And then Carl Edwards rounds out the top 5. Then Trevor Bayne, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Kyle Larson, Jimmy Johnson, Ryan Newman rounds out your top 10. And Tony Stewart with a good solid top 15. Then Casey Mears, there's McMurray, Waltrip, Gordon, Logano. That rounds out your top 20. Then Allmendinger, Biffle. Biffle has not had much luck after his win in the first race. And there's Harvick, Wise, and Busch. So we're going to take a look at our point standings. So Greg Biffle has not had much luck after that win, so he's pretty lucky he won. And then Jimmy Johnson's leading the regular points, and where it shows how many points behind the people are, it's how many points behind Jimmy Johnson. So just in case you're wondering, sorry. And then there's a couple ties. I think 4 ties here. And then here are your last 5 drivers here. There's Kurt Busch, Matt Kenseth, they're tied for 27th. Then Almirola returned this race, still not finding much luck. Then Gilliland and Ambrose. So thanks for watching, and congrats once again to Austin Dillon for winning the Nike 250 at Vancouver International Speedway. Hope you enjoyed, and not quite sure where race 5 will be at. I was thinking about Indianapolis, but I'm currently reconstructing it right now. So the best option would be Watkins Glen for race 5, but I'm still not sure yet. So look forward to that, and see you next time. Make sure to comment if you're in the series, like and subscribe. See you guys.